Well, Happy New Year, Central Ohio. It's a brand new year. How about a brand new you? From everything from improving your mental and physical health to maybe finding a new job and getting a whole new look. You'll find everything about that on today's show. Don't go away. Happier. The one question the Live Happier Loft in Grandview wants you to answer is, how did you live happier today? Nancy told me more about how her workshops can help you not only live happier, but live a more fulfilled life. So Nancy, what was your inspiration behind the Live Happier Loft, and what do you do here?
The Live Happier Loft is a place to have one-on-one coaching and also to do group workshops. So the inspiration was I wanted to create a place that was kind of a fun, laid-back place where women could come together and learn about how to be happier. Inspired by, last year I started doing workshops at various wine shops. And so it was like a fun, bring your wine, have a nice night, learn about personal development type stuff. And so I just wanted to create that more here, and that's what I'm building.
When you say workshops without the touchy, feely, fluffy stuff, what does that mean?
A lot of the places are in Columbus that I know of, and even now on a national level, do a lot of touchy-feely, non-practical strategies for living happier. And I wanted this to be really cut and dry. Here's some stuff you can learn, have a good time learning it, and take home and implement it in your life right away. So it's really practical strategies.
Tell me what I would experience when I came in the door.
If you were to come here, you would first experience the wonderful steps we have that would kind of lead you up into the loft. And then it just really is a lighthearted place. So you would immediately be greeted, and we would come and sit down. You'd grab your coffee, or if you had your bottle of wine that you wanted to bring, you could do that too. And then everyone just sits around and gets handouts, and we talk about various strategies that we have. Fortunately, I just got the Live Happier faculty on board, and those are 5 different experts in a variety of areas. So we're offering workshops that span the gamut in the from relationships to parenting to nutrition to creativity that really allow you to learn a variety of stuff.
Well, how can we find out more about the workshops?
You can go to my website, livehappierloft.com, and that'll take you directly to the workshops page where you can sign up and register online and learn all about it.
A fresh new year. Why not a fresh new look? We sat down with Dr. Bivek Shah of Columbus Institute of Plastic Surgery to discuss the many services and procedures that they offer right in their own building.
We focus on all types of plastic surgery, but mainly cosmetic plastic surgery. So things such as tummy tucks, breast augmentations, rhinoplasty, which is nose surgery, facelifts, making the skin better, just anything that has to do with making a part of you better, that's what we focus on. Well, I think one of the best features we have is that we have our own operating room. That means that it's contained within the office itself. We have to get it certified by the state. It's certified nationally to make sure that we have all the equipment, that we're completely safe, and that we can provide fully medical care that you could obtain in a hospital. It's right here in the office. Well, I think that's one of the best features that we have to offer that differentiates us from other plastic surgeons. But it also provides our patients with privacy. They don't have to go to a large hospital, talk to 15,000 people. They come into the same place that they came in for their consultation. They talk to the same staff. Everybody knows them. We also don't have to worry about the infections that the larger hospitals have. Our place is just for plastic surgery, so we don't have the really sick patients or the really infected patients. And finally, we have a staff that this is all they do. They're not working on foot surgery or belly surgery or other parts. They're working just on cosmetic plastic surgery. They're used to me, I'm used to them, and it makes it a much safer environment because everybody is on the same page. Well, I think the best way would be to first start with our website, which is www.instituteplasticsurgery.com. Also, you can call us at 614-322-2500. And you can also email us at office@instituteplasticsurgery.com.
If one of your New Year's resolutions was to get fit, then Ignite Fitness on State Street has everything you're going to need to reach your goals, especially if you live or work in the downtown. Mike and Brian told me more about their family-friendly atmosphere and the classes you can take to reach your New Year goal. Let's talk about Ignite. Tell me how Ignite's approach to fitness is different from the big box gyms.
Well, the first thing is we offer free classes. And with free classes, we have personal training, and we definitely have a friendly staff. That's what we pride ourselves on, being family-oriented, not just coming in here, throwing you to the wolves and letting you do your own thing and hurting yourself. We want you to enjoy working out. We want to help you work out. I think that's the biggest difference with us is not only they have trainers, our front desk staff is also certified personal trainers, so that helps us out a lot.
Fantastic. And Brian, I'm going to turn to you now. A lot of insurance companies now are offering free gym programs. Do you guys participate in anything like that?
Absolutely. We do participate in Healthways right now, and we're working on getting Silver Sneakers in here. And, with other insurance companies that are now starting to offer this thing with the Affordable Care Act, we're certainly going to be aggressively pursuing that for our members.
Well, that's good to hear. Mike, I'll turn back to you. What will I find at Ignite that I won't find at other gyms?
Well, everybody has friendly atmosphere, but it's how you approach it with your staff. I own a gym, so I'll come down and help out, and I also train people. As Brian, he'll actually come down as HR and help people. Like I said, our front staff is certified, so they will help people. That's the biggest thing, is helping people through every aspect of your workout and just coming in and making you laugh, having fun.
So how can we find out more about membership here?
Give us a call right here at Ignite Fitness, 614-564-6666. Check us out on Facebook or our website, which is fitignite.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime, onacolumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.
Whether it's just a haircut, color, or a whole new look, resolve to look your best in 2015 with Fabrique. I learned more about the salon's unique approach from TJ. So TJ, what is the meaning behind the name Fabrique?
Well, Fabrique for us here, it means hair factory. Originally, we wanted to name this place Fabric, and then we came up with the idea. My girlfriend, she was like, we should spell it weird. So I'm like, all right, let's spell it Q-U-E at the end. Come to find out it's French, and it means factory, and we call hair fabric. And then also, it's borrowed from the Latin term fabrica, which means like a tradesman. So like, it totally defines out for us here. It means hair factory.
It's a new year, new you, and we're all looking for that new look. We want to be our best. So what makes you special here?
All right, so for us here, like we look at every little detail. We look at your eye color, we look at your skin color, we look at your facial shapes, we look at your cheekbones. We try to accent all your best features and take away from the ones that you don't really like so much. We want to make you look and feel as best as possible when you wake up in the morning and you get out that door till when you go to bed at night. We can do hair color, highlights, ombre, that's been really big for a little while now. We can do extensions. We carry Hair Dreams extensions. We do Brazilian blowouts. We can take all the frizz out of your hair for up to like 3 to 6 months with that. We can do anything and everything to fit any need that you have with your hair.
It's artsy, and you've got your cool music going. How did you come up with all of this? And it's a great idea, by the way.
I have a lot of eclectic hobbies, I guess, and I've worked at a few places that were all like really big corporations and a few like smaller mom and pop shops. And I'm like, well, I want to give the vibe and the service to people that have a lot of money and like corporation-wise, and they can put that education into their team, but I wanted to still leave it with that boutique-y feel so people felt like they were at home and they were getting one-on-one service that you don't get at those larger salons in those shops.
What do they need to do to find you?
All they have to do is pick up the phone and call. It's a 614-867-5502, and we can also be located online at fabriquesalon.com.
Well, it may look like I'm at the gym getting ready to do my daily workout, but that's not the case at all. I'm actually at Active Edge Chiropractic, where they focus on total body health. Eric and Jasmine told me about their approach to total body health and wellness. I have to say, this isn't like your typical chiropractic office. I see teas and healthy supplements and gym equipment. Tell us what sets you apart from other doctors, other people that do this.
Absolutely, and that was really one of the things that we wanted when we designed our office, was to set it apart just with the initial feel when you walk in the door. But our office is different by the ways of doing functional medicine, which is nutrition and supplementation for the body nutritionally. And also we have the floor behind us, as you can see. We do a lot of fitness classes in here. We have personal trainers, some yoga instructors, and then we also do a lot of PT and rehab with our patients, as well as the chiropractic care.
What kinds of things can you help people with?
Oh, we work with people from anything from your typical chiropractic back and neck pain sorts of issues to knees, shoulders, carpal tunnel, headaches. Most of the time we get people that come in here kind of as their last resort, but before it's all said and done, we're at least the first place that they stop, because they trust that we can look at so many different angles to direct them accordingly.
You give us an example of, say, something maybe you've helped somebody with that's been successful.
We have a patient that comes in to see Dr. Craner, for example. She was complaining of just sort of low back, neck pain type issues, and Dr. Craner was very successful with getting those treated, but over the course of the treatment plan, she discovered some other underlying issues with some digestive issues or some hormonal imbalances, and so then that prompted her to come over and see me for the nutritional functional medicine side, and we got those aspects taken out all under one roof, and that patient is still with us today, feeling great.
Tell us how they can find out more.
They can check us out on our website, which is www.columbuschiropractors.com.
New Year's resolutions don't just have to be for adults. Why not get the kids involved too this year by getting the entire family off the couch and moving at Gym Skills in Gahanna? Owner Kenny Crump told us more about the fun for all ages all year round.
So we do several different classes, everything from gymnastics, tumbling, hip-hop dance. Also, we offer cheerleading, kids fitness, pretty much anything you can do in a gym, you can do at Gym Skills. So our big thing is we're a non-competitive gym. So, we give kids an opportunity to just come in and have a good time. It's not really the seriousness that you would find in a lot of the other gyms. We want kids to just have fun and be themselves, and you'll still learn skills and develop movement and activities. We work with children ages walking and up. We also have adults who come in and do open gym. So pretty much anyone that likes to have fun in a gym, come join us here at Gym Skills. Our mobile gym, it's actually how we started our program. It is a program where we take our gymnastics and equipment here at the gym to schools, child care centers, and after school programs. We service Columbus as well as Cincinnati area now. We're looking to expand throughout the nation in the next year or so. Our juice bar, we serve everything from smoothies to different coffee blends. We have healthy snacks for the kids, as well as our Pro Shop. Our Adopt a School program was actually started through our Gym Skills apparel. So what we do is take the proceeds from our apparel, and we'll choose 2 schools each year and adopt them, and we take healthy snacks and our gymnastics or fitness programs to schools where the children are underprivileged and provide them with a awesome Gym Skills class. The best way to contact us, you can contact us through our Gym Skills website, which is www.gymskills.com, phone, email, all that fun stuff.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus.
We all know the importance of having a financial plan in place, and Kemba Financial Credit Union can help you put a plan in action to help you achieve your financial goals and dreams. Mark DeCello told me more about how Kemba can help you with your finances. So why is it important to do a checkup on your finances each year?
Well, just like your health, you would check that up every year. And what we suggest is, hey, your finances change. So we want to make sure when a member comes into us or a new member, we want you to sit down. We want to go over everything that you have. How are your deposits? Where are they? How are your loans structured? Are you in the right term to match what you want to do? Like a mortgage, for example. Does a mortgage match your long and your short-term goal? So if I want to retire in 5 years, to be in a 30-year fixed mortgage might not be the answer for me.
What can Kemba do to help improve someone's finances?
Sure. Well, one of the main things we do, we're going to look over what credit card debt that you have. Creditcard.com says that 35% of American households carry over $5,700 of credit card debt on a monthly basis. So we're going to look that over and see, well, one, I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know you probably want to pay it off. So we looked in mid-December last year, the average credit card rate was 15% nationally. My rate is 5.5% lower at Kemba. So for example, if you bring $5,000 and I refinance that for you, I'm going to cut your term by 5 years and save you almost $2,500 of interest on that credit card. We have a free service that our members can go to. So it's credit counseling. They'll call your creditors. They'll negotiate payments if that's what you need. They'll put you on a budget and try to get you out of debt and do it while trying to protect your credit. Or they'll just take you if your credit score isn't where it needs to be and you're spending higher rates on interest. And it's going to give you some strategies of what to do. And they're going to hold your hand and walk you through while your credit score improves.
Are you feeling tired, lethargic, low energy, want to eat sweets and carbohydrates? Then you could be suffering from the winter blues. Dr. Robert Gore of Mears Consulting Psychologists explained to me how you can tell if it's just the winter blues or something more serious. So, Dr. Gore, what kind of obstacles make it hard this time of year for people to really create change in their lives?
Well, one of the things that can get in the way, in addition to the usual things you would think of, like setting unrealistic goals or not planning for the things that could get in the way, one of the things this time of year is that many people have seasonal changes in their moods. And January and February are actually the worst time of year for people like that. That's up to 1/6 of all of the people in this part of the world. So that could be up to a couple of 100,000 people in the Columbus metropolitan area who might be trying to make New Year's resolutions and keep those at a time when they're having very low energy levels, not feeling particularly optimistic, maybe wanting to eat a lot of carbs. And so it can be a bad time to try to make those sorts of changes that people often resolve to do around New Year's.
So what can people like myself and yourself and those that are experiencing this do to make winter a more positive experience?
Well, one of the things that you really want to do is to not hole up indoors, particularly in the mornings. Get out, take a walk if it's safe to walk, if it's not so icy or so cold that it would be dangerous. Exercise also helps. If you get exercise even in a gym, spend time around people. If you eat fish and get a good amount of fish oil, it tends to help with your mood. So this could be a good time of year to balance those sugar cravings that you might have with smoked salmon or other kinds of things that would give you a good dose of omega-3s and balance out your moods.
And do you have a website?
Yes, absolutely. It's www.mearsinc.com.
Well, today's show is about a new year, a new you, and maybe a new job opportunity might be in your future with Speedway. They have some great opportunities. We talked to Haley about some of the job opportunities here at Speedway. Tell us a little bit about the business.
Sure. Speedway is a growing company and a great employer to work for if you're looking for a career with some advancement potential. On October 1st of 2014, we acquired the Hess Retail Holdings, a convenience store chain of about 1,255 convenience stores on the East Coast, stretching from about New Hampshire down to Florida. And as a result of that, we became the second largest company-owned and operated convenience store chain in the nation, with about 2,740 stores over 22 states. And we're very people-oriented. We focus highly on people development and advancement.
What kind of positions do you have available?
We're currently looking to fill many entry-level management positions in Columbus and around the surrounding areas. We've got about 60 available locations in the Columbus market. These positions include shift leader trainees and co-manager trainees. And we're pretty much just looking for highly motivated leaders to lead the heart of our company, which is our store operations positions. In 2014 alone, we actually hired over 200 leadership positions in the Columbus market.
So you have any hiring events coming up that you can apply and get a job here at Speedway?
Absolutely. We actually have a leadership hiring event that we will be hosting on January 15th between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to be held at two very easy to find locations. The first is at a Comfort Inn & Suites located at 70 Chris Perry Lane in Columbus, Ohio. It's directly off of 270. The second location is also at a Comfort Inn & Suites. It's located at 1155 Evans Way Court, and that's also in Columbus, Ohio, off of I-70. So if you aren't able to attend the hiring event on January 15th, you can apply at any one of our Speedway locations by dropping off an application or apply online at speedway.com/careers.
Fantastic. Haley, sounds like Speedway's on the move and a great place to work. If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from out and about Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.
One of the most popular New Year's resolutions is fitness. But why face the struggles of working out alone? We spoke with Alexandra Craig of Personal Level Fitness, where you can receive one-on-one expert advice and training on how to get yourself into that new 2015 shape.
Why do clients stay with Personal Level Fitness? I think a lot of it's accountability. First of all, and I also think that the reason people stay with Personal Level Fitness is because they get that one-on-one attention, and we can help people through those really tough times. You know, when they go on vacation, a lot of times people in their own situations will fall off the wagon and won't get back to exercise. We hold them accountable so that when they do return from vacation, they get back in here. We also help people with the nutrition piece, which is huge. We have a lot of clients that, you know, they struggle with emotional eating. They stress eat, or they eat because they're angry, or they just eat out of sheer boredom. And we help plan and help people get through the weekends, you know, if they do fall off, just saying that it's a step-by-step process and they don't have to think of the big hairy goal, but break it down into smaller doable pieces, and we help those people do that. People get results because we get to the bottom line of the problem. When someone comes in and they want to become a client, we don't just say, okay, hey, I can help you. I want to know the real details of why they want to lose weight. Do they want to lose weight because they want to avoid a knee surgery? Do they want to lose weight because they want to be able to play with their grandkids? We don't mess around with, oh yeah, we can just help you. We actually take people who are committed to their goals and they want to get the results. They want to be all in it for the long haul. And they can go to our website, which I would highly recommend because we have a ton of testimonials on there, www.personallevelfitness.com.
Opiate addiction has been around for decades, but today it's an epidemic. Because of the harsh withdrawal symptoms, it's almost impossible to get away from the drug. Dr. Callan and I spoke about how the physicians at Mid-Ohio Detox can help patients with a painless, safe, quick, and effective option for opiate withdrawal. So, Dr. Callan, tell us exactly what is the process to detox people from opiates?
Well, opiates are all of the things, opium, heroin, painkillers, Percocets, those kind of things. It's an epidemic that's been going on for the last 15 years in this country. It hits all age levels. It hits all socioeconomic levels. It's an epidemic determined by the CDC. It's an epidemic determined by all of the states in this country. Like a hangover from alcohol, you have this horrible experience coming off of narcotics, and it can last 2 weeks. We do a rapid detox where what we do is we flush the receptors off of that whatever drug they're on while they're asleep. So it's a general anesthetic. We're anesthesiologists. What is an anesthesiologist? We're physicians, went to medical school, 4 years of residency. And so we put people under general anesthesia. We flush it all out. So by the time you wake up, you know, a normal high score, there's a score of 31. If you look at 0 to 5 on how much nausea, how much vomiting do you have, how much diarrhea do you have, how much are your legs twitching, how much goosebumps, you know, and the 31 is a really high level. you're going to go through 31 to maybe down to 25 in about 5 days. And then by the next week, you may be down in the 15s, 10s, so forth. When, in our experience, after 3 hours of anesthesia and flushing it out, you wake up, you're about a 3 or 4.
How can we find out more information about Mid-Ohio Detox?
www.midohiodetox.com.
Well, eating better may be one of the things that you want to do in 2015. This is hydroponics, and this is lettuce that is being grown with no pesticides, no insecticides. We learned more about this system and some of the other things that can be grown from Greg Utze at Utze's Market. Well, Greg, Happy New Year. Glad to have you back on the show this year.
Happy New Year. Good to see you.
You know, our first show, obviously, every year is New Year, New You. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions, that kind of thing, try to figure out what to do. Of course, one of those is healthy eating, and I don't think you can get healthier when it comes to eating than to come to a farm market. And you definitely have some interesting things going on here.
That's right. Normally this time of year, we'd be dealing in produce coming out of California. You know, when it gets here, it'd be a week to 10 days old. Fresh when it leaves there, but, you know, it's sitting in a warehouse or sitting on a truck. We've done a little experimenting with hydroponic lettuce. I walk in the front door, you can't miss it. The lights are usually on. Just started harvesting yesterday.
Explain what is hydroponic harvesting.
Hydroponics is growing vegetables in water. It's a soilless operation. We're planting the seeds here in stuff called rock wool, just all natural products again. And they set in these channels, and the water just trickles through, and that has the nutrients in it. The roots tap into that and grows just like it would outside.
So no pesticides or any of that, right?
That's right. We don't have to spray anything, no insecticides, no pesticides. It's just a fertilizer solution.
Well, like I said, I mean, it's a great place to come out, get high quality food and natural food that you're not, you don't have to worry about.
Right, and that's what we're doing here. We know what's going in here. We're eating this food ourselves, and we want to pass that on along to you.
Yeah, fantastic. Greg, tell us how people can find you in your hours.
We're just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Converse Huff Road, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime, onacolumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus. Well, getting yourself ready for the new year may mean getting your hearing checked. And we talked to Greg Van Horsen at Absolute Hearing Solutions about some of the things you should look for and whether you need to get that hearing checked out. What are some of the symptoms that people should look out for that kind of would tell them that you got a hearing problem?
Well, a lot of it usually comes from the actual spouses or the family members. You know, my spouse or my family member is not hearing me all the time. They're saying what a lot. But from the personal standpoint, are they having problems in background noises at parties? That's usually the first indicator. And then it may be at the dinner table, or do you always walk in and is the TV really, really loud? Those are some of the first indicators.
You feel like you have one of those problems, where do you go from there?
Well, you just give us a call and you come on in for a free evaluation just to see. Sometimes it's wax in the ear. Sometimes maybe they're just borderline. Because some people really have excellent hearing and all of a sudden it goes down just a little bit and they might think they have a problem where, well, you're actually kind of 20/20 vision of hearing because that's really not perfect vision either. So with the 20/20, so it's sometimes they have a hearing loss, but it's not really deemed as, well, you're close, but you're still okay.
What can you do to treat it?
Well, we basically take a look at their hearing evaluation and we go from there. And if the person is ready, we at least just show them what we have to offer. And now we can actually really help people with very minor losses to severe, profound losses, but then also very small hearing aids like this right here that are we call them invisible. And then also ones that keep you nice and open too, that are behind the ear. But the old way was to keep you nice and plugged up. And now you can be nice, open, and free, not even tell that you even actually are wearing something anymore.
Well, Greg, I understand you just won an award, and I want to hear a little bit about that.
Oh, it's the Angie's List Super Service Award. They give it out to about less than 1% of the actual companies that are part of the Angie's List. So it's a big honor. It was our second year in a row of getting it, and we're very proud of that.
So how do we get more information, Greg?
Well, you can give us a call, or you can send us an email through our website at absolutehearingsolutions.com.